Greetings and welcome back to Project Zomboid Walking Dead, one of Pillow's random scenarios, the hospital challenge, with a custom mod. Now, before I get into details of the work I've done on the custom mod, um, this is my second attempt at recording the episode, so apologies for the late upload, but I've had a major setback. I had about an hour worth of recording done after I got off of work, and I worked about 2 hours overtime today. And just as I was finishing up the episode, I had drawn a whole bunch of zombies and started using the shotgun. And when I opened the box of shotgun shells, I got an error. And it turned out when I had copied over the recipes, I had a flaw in my file for the um, shotgun shells. See, I had seen that they were giving me like 1/6 the amount when you open a box that it takes to pack up the box, but that's because shotguns come in 6 shells. If you don't see single shotgun shells, there are always multiples of 6. And so I had added way too many shotgun shells because I had tweaked the recipe. And so I had tabbed out to correct that and corrupted the save file again. But I have been backing up the save files. Unfortunately, my last backup was 2 weeks ago. I forgot to back up when I recorded last week's episodes. I thought I had, right after I'd finished recording, I thought I had backed it up. I did not. The only backup I had was before I recorded last week's episode. So all of that trip we just did down south has been undone. I don't have the shotgun. I don't have the hand axes. I don't have the books I found. Now, there is one thing. I can go back down there and I may find something different this time because chunks you have not visited before, the loot tables aren't generated. So there was no save position for those chunks in this old save. I hadn't been down to the fire station before. So I can revisit down there and we may find something entirely different. But so we lost about a week's worth of progress. The 2 episodes from last week, 2 hours worth or so, have been undone, but that's fine. At least we still have the save. I also discovered from doing tests, and I mentioned it to Pillow, that on the hospital challenge, it appears that the pumps do not have power. I can get the pumps working again if I take a generator up there and set it up. And I don't know if he's looking into it or not. I told him it wasn't a big deal because I can get gas either off of other vehicles or in gas stations. There are loaded gas cans. So it's just a minor inconvenience having to use a generator to access the pumps, but I don't mind it. I can just rationalize it as the fact that the pumps have some sort of security control that me not being a gas station employee don't know how to operate. So I have to wire up electricity to them directly because I can't figure out how the pump shutoff works or something. But I can deal with that, so we can get the pump working and get gas. But I still need rope. And I'd like to find larger axes. And I'd like to find the first aid book again. But details as to what I have done on the mod. Well, this episode I'm going to discuss evolved recipes because most of the work I did was I went through all of the items in the base food file and adjusted the amounts they contribute to evolved recipes. Now, the way they have it in the game, evolved recipes saved on having to have a ton of recipes that said you can include this, this, or this. The way the evolved recipes work is they take a portion of food and put it in something. So like, say you want to make soup, you can add just about any type of vegetable or meat or stuff to soup. And it takes so much contribution from that item. Well, part of what I'm doing with this mod is I didn't like, just grabbing a tomato and throwing like half of a tomato in soup or some other dish. I wanted to add in the prep, where you can't just add a whole tomato to soup. You have to first dice it or slice it or, quarter it or something. Or in the case of avocados, you'll see I've got a lot of diced and sliced stuff. And to do that, I also had to go through and adjust how many ingredients you could put in the base recipes. Like the base soup, I think, would only hold 6 different items. So I doubled them all, but I had to go through and readjust all of the items' contributions so that you didn't end up with food that did an outrageous amount of hunger and nutrition and stuff. Because the portions are going to be smaller. Like now, instead of adding in, say, an entire avocado to something, you dice the avocado first, and the diced portions you get provide less hunger and stuff. You just get more of them. And I've also added in that eating food directly out of tin cans causes unhappiness because it kind of, I mean, if you think about it, just opening up a tin can and eating with your friggin' bare hands, it's kind of depressing. So I added in recipes to take any of the canned stuff and put it into bowls. And now you can heat it up in the bowls a little easier. And that reduces the unhappiness penalty. And like I said, I doubled the contribution because originally, like burgers, you could only add 4 things to. So you start with bread slices, and you could add a meat of some sort, a cheese, tomato, maybe lettuce. That's it. Now your burger's full. And I like a little bit more variety. So now you could add, say, a meat patty, a slice of cheese, a slice of tomato, lettuce, pickles. You could add bacon. You know, you could add another meat patty and another slice of cheese. And make a bacon double cheeseburger. But so I just to add more to the cooking because cooking is a passion of mine. I've improved that. I've added in chili because chili is a little bit different than sewer soup. Sewer soup. What the hell did I just say? Stew or soup? And right now, the only way to make chili first is to open up a can of chili and put it in a pot. And then you can add more stuff to it. You're using the canned chili as a base. But eventually I will have recipes to make chili from scratch because chili can be like water based. It can be vinegar based. It can be tomato based. So there will be advanced recipes for like the higher cooking tiers to make chili from scratch. And I've added in the ability to do toppings to things. Like after you've cooked your chili and separated it into bowls, you could sprinkle some shredded cheese or put a dollop of sour cream on it or some diced onions or something. Also, the default pie recipe was a generic evolved recipe that you could make dessert pies or meat pies out of. So you could actually end up mixing ingredients. You could throw like, some rodent and some chicken and some apples and stuff. And that just seemed a little weird to me, a little too much junky. Because I have not had good experience with mixing savory and sweet too often. Depends on the sweet. I mean, there is sweet and sour. That works out pretty well. And pineapples pretty much can go with anything. But, I mean, you don't put like apple pie filling in, you know, say a chicken pot pie. It just doesn't turn out too well to me. So I separated it and have the default pie be your savory type or vegetable pies. Whereas the dessert pie is the one that uses your dessert ingredients. Like the apple pie filling and cherries and stuff like that. Because they had already separated salad and fruit salad. I've added in guacamole when I was doing all the work with the avocados. And you can actually enhance the guacamole by adding other things to it, like onions. Um, you can add, yeah, well, right now mainly onions. I'm going to be, as I work more of the vegetables and other things, there will be more stuff you can add to it. Um, but yeah, like tomatoes. I haven't gotten around to tomatoes yet. But yeah, I've added in topping for most of the dishes. And I've added in stock. Now, stock you usually make from the food you don't eat. You can throw in like peels from different vegetables. You throw in the tops of carrots or beets, the tops of beets that you cut off. You can throw in bones from meat. Like I've made turkey stock before using the bones from the turkey I cooked on Thanksgiving. And of course you can add in other things because when I made the turkey stock, I threw in the turkey bones, potatoes, carrots, and onions, and of course, celery, salt, pepper, some spices, and you boil it for about, or not, you bring it up to high heat in a crock pot for about a day, and it extracts all the nutrients from the stuff you normally wouldn't eat, and makes a nice hearty broth that you can use to enhance soups, stews, or other things you cook. And so I've added in that because I'm adding in food scraps from preparing food. And so that's mainly what I've done. I haven't done as much as I would like because I did pick up No Man's Sky last week, and I went on a bit of a binge this weekend because that's a very, very fun game. All right, so that's this week's update. So let's get into it. And now the first thing I need to do is reorganize some stuff. When I had come back and reorganized, which was moving stuff around, I did find out that this container right here was a little overloaded. It only holds 30. So I'm going to move most of my duplicates out of here and just keep like one of every tool in here, and mainly tools, not weapons, so that I will have one on hand when I need them later, if I don't happen to have one. And I'm actually going to move the sledgehammer over there. This is where I'm going to keep the weapons I'm going to be cycling through, the ones that I have duplicates of. And I'm going to put the ranged stuff in this cabinet, along with the books that I'm currently reading. Let's see, I've got farming, mechanics, and trapping, and I believe I have electrical on me. I can put that up. So farming, mechanics, trapping, and electrical are upstairs. And I am down to my last hand axe, but I'm going to go ahead and take it with me. What else did I have in this bag? Oh, the sledgehammer. I need to put the sledgehammer in here. Now, it's pretty heavy, but so be it. That way I know I have a healthy sledgehammer stuck away here. No, don't close yourself inside. Alright, now I'm going to check on this washing machine and see if it is bugged. There we go. Books. So I have read carpentry. I had mechanics upstairs. Yeah, so I'm now missing the tailoring for beginners book, and I think the foraging for beginners book that I had found in that previous yeah. I don't have fishing, I don't have foraging, I don't have metalwork, smithing, or tailoring, and I think I found all of those, and cooking. So yeah, I'm missing a lot of books I picked up, but so be it. Let's read a book to get rid of our anxiety. There we go. Let's close this up. And before we go out too far, I want to move these two corpses over to the pile. before I get the gas station up and running and move my vehicle, what I do want to do is still find a decent axe and some rope so I can go ahead and get where I am secured before I do that. I don't want zombies migrating in here. And let's go ahead and equip the duffel secondary again. We're going to put these empty gas cans in the back of our van. And we're going to clean out the garbage, glove box a little bit and transfer it into this trunk. Alright, so now we need to re-explore areas we'd already searched, because the loot tables will have changed. And let's actually, have I searched all the buildings along here? Now these may already have their loot have been generated. That's on. I didn't turn it off if I have been up there. Alright, Book Naked I have searched. Fashion a Bell I don't think I have. Whoa! Sneaking up on me, eh? Putz. I can't remember if I searched this building prior to the rollback. I think I did. Because I don't think I cut through here. But we're going to go to the subdivision over here and check the houses before we actually go down to the fire station. Actually, there's not a bunch of corpses back here. No, I haven't been here yet, I don't think. But if I'm not mistaken, this is just a grocery store. And a lot of the food's going to be rotted by now because it's been 3 days. But we're going to go down this way and start in this subdivision. Well, this is the church. Yeah. We have the church here. And this is the subdivision where my base is in the other game. The Risen Dead series. I don't see any keys in the parking lot. I do see a mail truck. Let's check that, and then this little attached chapel. Crap. Cooking for beginners. You have keys? You have leather gloves. I'll get to you in a sec. I got an idiot to deal with. Alright, you have leather gloves. I will take those. And also, I had forgotten this dirty bandage I need to remove. It's infected. Let's use the adhesive bandage in there. Alright, well, if you're am I wearing gloves before I do something stupid? Yes. Alright, let's remove that broken glass. And I meant to pick it up before I removed it. Oh well. Vitamins. I know in last playthrough I was lamenting not having those because I started getting sleepy. Cooked mutton chop that is probably going to be rotting soon, so we'll take that with us to eat. Did I just lock up? No. Okay. Alright, in the fridge we have some halved bell pepper, some steak, and some processed cheese. Let's grab the mac and cheese as well. That's another food I don't have to prepare. Alright, let's check these vehicles. If we can find a vehicle with a key and a little bit of gas in it, we could actually start it as a distraction to pull a lot of zombies to it. And that's assuming we find a vehicle with a key. You've got a screwdriver. It's almost broken. What's in that hiking bag? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Nothing. I saw you. Alrighty. Lug wrench I need. Another empty gas can. I'll take the empty bottle. When I get access to gas, I can make a Molotov. Alright, can't get into that vehicle. Let's check this one. Nope. Okay. So much for the idea of vehicle distractions. Well, let's kill these idiots. I'm waiting on you. Now, compared to the regular shamblers, the fast shamblers aren't much slower when they're not lunging. So it's kind of hard to separate them by getting them to lunge at you like you can with the regular shamblers. Hey, Bob. Bye, Bob. Alright, so let's check some of these houses. Since the loot table will be refreshed, we might actually find some of the things we need. This garage is open. Yes. Like rope. Now there's lighters. I will end up needing lighters. So let's just go ahead and grab some. Yeah, once I get gas, if you use Molotovs, right now the only way to use a Molotov is with a lighter. They don't have you able to use matches to throw a Molotov, which I disagree with. It is entirely possible to hold the matchbook in the same hand as the Molotov and strike a match against it to light with. I'll just hit you through the open window. There, die, woman. There's another zombie in here. I can hear it. But where? No bookcases. I know there's some in the backyard as well. Yet another lighter. That one's full. Flashlight. Alright, bound to be some upstairs, if I'm hearing them so close. No, apparently not. Oh, a keytar and a black electric guitar. I could beat the hell out of zombies with some instruments. Alright, this house was a bit of a bust. I will check this. This is probably going to be a jewelry thing. Actually, it's going to be empty. But there's always the chance I could find a fanny pack. Alright, we're going to let those loiter in the backyard. I'm going to move on to the next house and check it. Where am I hearing you at? Carpentry for intermediates and expert carpentry. Let's look at my list. Alright, I've got cooking for beginners now. Okay, I don't have expert carpentry. Somebody's at a window. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! We found an axe! So I can get to chopping down trees. Where the hell are you? You're in that room. Or upstairs. I don't have advanced metalwork. And yes, I was taking the time to check my list while I was waiting for her to come toward me. What am I getting such lag spikes? Two! That was close. And appropriate for this music. I was not expecting two. I'll give them that much. Another bookcase. I've got mechanics. It's metalwork I'm missing, right? Yes. This looks like the house I stayed in. Um, or very similar to it. Yes. Same layout at least. Which reminds me, I need to keep an eye out for sleeping pills. I think I had some at my house. I should have probably brought with me. Did I already check the refrigerator? Yeah. Somebody broke a window. Let's deal with this group. Get off the road. Did you not hear that? I'm the one that's hard of hearing. Die, woman. Alright, we're just going to go down the street alternating sides to check houses. Actually, I'm going to deal with this group. No, I'm going to deal with the idiot at the door. Then I'll deal with that group. So you got a lampshade on his head? Yeah, I thought you guys might be coming. That's the reason I wanted the view that way. You are axe work. Oh, the good music again. That music always inspires me to take a little bit more risk than I should, I think. Alright, let's just go to the axe. Equip the duffel secondary. We gotta clean this out, because I can't get past it. Pick it up. We'll put it in the duffel. And we'll actually put this other crap we picked up in the duffel. Now we can get past that. Are you at the window right beside me? Now we can get past that to check these. Tire pump is something I need. Another spray can. More lighters. Actually, let's start collecting cigarettes too if we're going to grab spray cans. 23. Let's eat the whole thing. I need to offload this broken glass. I think they're upstairs. The matches I will keep on me. Stop it. I just locked up again. Yeah, I think it's about time. Because this is like the second attempt at recording this, I should close out Zomboid before I do any more. Though I don't think I'm going to get around to the second episode right now. I'm going to have to start uploading this one as soon as I'm done with it. Another axe. So we've gotten 2 axes. Oh, look. Grab that. Yeah, there was a hidden stash down there that had porno mags in it. Let's grab the disinfectant. Let's check our wound. It's cleared up. Okay. Let's clean both of these rags. Oh, that was an adhesive bandage, I believe. Now we have a regular bandage. Some cotton balls. Sleeping tablets. I was just talking about those. Alright, that's this house. We'll hit one more and then call this an episode. And I think we'll go back across the street for this other one because it's straight ahead. And let's look around. I've got way too many windows open right now. I don't want to close that just yet. But it's been productive so far. I mean, finding 2 axes for a character with the axe man trait is just great. Let's grab those cigarettes. And the fishing tackle, screw it. And the twine. The thread. I don't know if I have a needle yet. This is the house that my other character is in. And he left us some carrots. And more matches. Ooh, a meat cleaver. Grab that. That's the laundry room. There's no container in it. There's no container in the actually, there is a medicine cabinet in the downstairs bathroom. Cube, toy car, pen. Alright, this is the tool shit cabinet. Got some wood glue. I'll take it. A belt. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to open the door, not vault the railing. Now I'm worried how many of them came inside. Screw you. Go ahead and check the back. I knew that other guy was going around the other way. I didn't want him to my back. Hey, you guys. Riverside map, I don't have that yet. And another lag spike. Let me grab that Riverside map real quick. And deal with these in the front. Give me the cutaway. Okay, just the one. Alright. And I'm currently clear. That is the next house I will search, but we will do that next episode. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.